So this is Xuanhao as black playing versus Yifei. It's best of 5 match. Um, it's like one of the biggest tournaments in the world. Maybe after Ring Cup. So I think the tournament is only held one of two every 2 years. You know. Semifinals are best of 3 match, and the final is best of 5. And starting with numbers of, yeah, um, 64 players. So that's very, very, very big tournament. Yeah, that's the uh, Chinese players manage very well. And even in quarterfinals, that's like almost Chinese players already. That, yeah, they did very well in these tournaments. Okay, we got this. So Shimmery for black next. There is Sansan in bottom right. Okay, that's, you see this Sansan doesn't happen so often, but in in finals, I think if you look the rate of playing Sansan, I think it happens more in final games. So approach there. Okay. In this one. In left instead on the right? Yeah, I think there is. That's here. If you make Shimmery here, there is white stones already on left. So that doesn't mean it's not possible to play top right, but there is less options. When white approach top left, there is less options and less potential. Because there is white stones. And so that's closing is like, approach for white is more interesting and closing is more important. But there is no big difference, I think. Maybe even, I don't know what said AI, but that's maybe even possible that AI said play the other one. Yeah, it seems for, according to AI, that's, you can do both of them and that's the same, more or less. So it's not so important. So black playing very territorial so far. So as you can see, top right, top left, and bottom left, everything is territory. So white's played here. So it's not too bad for blacks to play here. Is there some bigger move right now? Because the bottom right play the like star point is not working at all with black strategy. So I guess that black can play here with a territorial approach. But white here is not bad. I think gives good follow up in top left. But after blacks here, that's white made Tenuki and white here is big move. For sure. So what he did, he played there. Okay. And this one is a territorial approach again. This move is played for territory. I guess you can play like this way as well. So just white here and blacks here, but that's like to get territory on bottom, to split the bottom. Probably if you played here right now, that's like white can play pincer here, and that's maybe black 3 is still not comfortable here. So if you let black choosing, you know, blacks prefer that way. So playing here, okay, nice. I think there is many options at this stage here. So what they should focus. Yeah, it seems also just a blacks playing here, because you know you prefers whites too to get move around here. So that's here. White will play here, but now you got more space. So three is there is more distance between black's three and the wall. So that you're more satisfied that way for black. So L3 is a better option than K3 in that case. But that way is also playable, just like super fine. White is fighting here. Okay, so black can go down, but okay, it's not. I think this is a modern attack. I think before AI, we don't play this a lot. Or like almost never. Mm, and that's exactly AI move here. So this is like a typical AI move here. That's before AI, that's what I learned before AI, it's don't play this for white. So that's difficult for me, this move, because I learned that it's a bad move, but it's it's like uh, AI play here. It's the AI play. So it should be the move here. And this is interesting. White's played here. This is you know, this approach here. One can be answered with two, but gives the Kosumi, you know, as threatening and can defend a little. Or at least that way. That way, when there is move here, that's like five is threatening the corner. So if you need to defend that, you can come back. It's different. So that's R6 is stronger here. Okay, so let's see. Here, this one is step back. The white fighting here. So he played here because whites play one more, you're alive here. So white defends, and now black has to fight. So white here, I think it's kind of success about the strategy for white. Because here, I said like, so first I said here, but this is definitely better, I think. But the idea is black territory, top right, top left, bottom left. And you want to keep it like a territorial game, and bottom left influence of white, not doing too much here, you know? That's like, you're fine. But that way, the way in the game here, now that white strength starts to be effective because black's not perfectly alive on two groups. So there is a fight, and whites add influence in that game. So create a fight, it's supposed to be interesting for white. So maybe, yeah, AI says white catch up very little, so that's no still very close game. But white is really not bad. Black had way more territory. Black gets way more territory than white here, up to this point. But the game is not bad for white because that's about the direction. It's good for white here. about the direction. So shoulder it, defense, black defense here. Yeah. White here, this is looking for a cut. That's black somewhere else, that's big cut. And you cannot accept, so that's black, I guess, supposed to defend. Oh, he played that way, okay. So that's, of course, if white wants to cut, then black goes for cut as well. That's just black really okay to cut. No. It's not working. It's supposed to be okay. Um, so why connect? Chance for black to connect. Okay. I guess the black doesn't want that trade. 1 for 2 is good for white. Ah. C'est bizarre. Someone else can hear me in chat? Or... let me check something. So, okay. It's working for me. Okay. Ok, je sais pas. So yeah, 1 for 2 is I think quite happy. So black just connect this way. And white defend here. Okay. And yeah, managed to force white to defend this way. Nice for black. Really nice. Now black can play here. And don't defend. So this is black is very busy. I'd like to defend that cut. The overcut is no trouble because I think here is okay. And if you played one, you can connect that way. But black here, so that's black is looking for cuts. But what happened here? You know? That, for example, is it okay there? That's, you cannot block here, so that's probably okay. As this way you can, this is already threatening to kill bottom right, so it's like you need to defend and that you capture. If whites play there, that's like you can play this one, and I'm afraid that's white dead in bottom right. And black also, I guess, got the plan to play here, because that way you are probably able to take 2 stones here. That's, you can cut, but if you kills 2 here, you're fine for black. But what I'm more concerned with is that cut. So what do I think about this? Okay, it seems to be it's one of the move. But white is starting to be slightly better. So the thing is the idea of here, black got two weak groups and this leads to some fights, and the fight because of position on the overall position, because of the overall position, white, white is on influence here. The top side is also looking for more potential, and black is very in territorial way. That just leads to some good fight for white. So white turns here, black's defense. The pip is big, yeah. So now that the cut is coming, okay. So it's slightly advantageous. Was supposed to be slightly advantageous for white, but okay, it seems to be the pip like this is bad for white. It's like white was trip instead. Not here, okay. Maybe that's here. So the turn, it seems to be not the best with a white. Yeah, I want exchange here, attach, go down, and you go for this. So AI that we say is 4 points better for white, so 82% in right. Now it's played here losing a little, and this one is losing some more. But that's the pip, the most. Yeah, just AI said this way here. So the cut here is like black and sacrifice and turns into bad way for white. So instead of securing a small lead, just leads to very, very, very close game. But anyway, playable. As it's a close game. So black now played here will pip, right? So white resist, okay. Black even more resist. Resist even more. Okay, now trade is coming. So that's Atari. And do you connect? Something similar happened into the Winwasami versus Shirao game the other day. Versus Shirao or versus Palpingu? I don't remember. I'm not sure anymore. At least in Sri Lanka Cup. Yeah, it was versus Shirao, right? Yeah. So cut now, and so that's a trade. Now I get this one, okay. So should be like more or less fine about the territorial way here. Now that's white catches a 2, so white extend here. So got some territorial exchange and should balance the game. And yeah, I told you earlier, when white got this, there is things going to happen in the corner. So that's now white able to play there. And so that's a big exchange here. So black connects, white able to make life in top left, but first asking to connect, so just connect. And black extend here, okay. Maybe it should take care of 2 here. That's like a jump here should be something big, but probably too slow, right? And you need to be careful with stones here. That's, imagine you played this, I think it's like a huge sente here. So can be things here maybe. Let's say you go down. The thing is, if you played here, this, okay, maybe two eyes like this, but like this, for example, you can pretend it's just one eye. So you must be careful that at some point there is some big sente moves. I don't think you will really, I don't think you are going to kill white, but there is some big returning moves. So white's play top left, okay, that's big move for sure. And black choose to play Ane here. That's big about the territory, but takes Gote. So white just managed to make a profit in Sente now. And attach here. Okay. And playing here, this is looking for cut at 011 here. So black connects, okay. Now white defends here. Because you want to defend against the let's say white somewhere else, you want to defend against this 3, for example, or 3 like this, maybe also 3 like this. If you cut, you know, that's now 2 stones here seems to be not alive. So if you're dead, that's like annoying. Like you can play like this as well. So that's being dead on 2 stones is annoying. So tries to defend. And now black you see played here. Okay, it seems to be still very, very close. Okay. About the top left here, it seems this white AI prefers to just get exchange one time, then Tenuki. But I guess the way of the game is fine. Is it? Yeah, okay, just... Okay, lost a little still anyway. But it's half one game anyway. So that's very, very, very close. Just on game. Yeah, but just like this... The thing is... So you switch to another place, but if you can come back, for example, defense here is huge, because after you can get black can't really get 6 here, and that means you can get this one. So that's, I think, AI consider you can get like 1.5 point better compared to the game. And so that way... So this is now starts of the end game, and yeah, you should not be greedy and try to be very accurate. And that move is supposed to be bad here. That's like losing 4 points. That's what white should do is Atari first, because anyway connects and go down, for example. And okay, the thing here, things like this will happen. That's as I said, that's like white was afraid of something like this. And maybe other options for white is just go down here. And yeah, okay. It seems the play here is not that great. And I think it's still, if you play there, that you can attach here. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, here, so black get this and Atari here, which is, this Atari is so big, you know? The difference about the territorial difference. That's black top right gets better, Atari is just huge sente, so about right side is better. And when Y got this one, So of course you can get this, or you can consider get this first, and something will happen. But let's say just a good move. That's now you can get like monkey jump here. Maybe what happens when you play it here? That's this way connects, but if it's that way, you can connect them, and that's so big. That's really so big. What the damage you can do in top right is very, very, very big. So give that array is a huge thing. And now it starts to be a serious lead for black, because the loss here it was supposed to be white before this. It was supposed to be white winning by half point. But now that's black winning by 3. So that means he lost like 4 points. He lost like 4 points, and so that's supposed to be very, very big. And now 3 points ahead for black. It's something in the end game can be just huge, you know? Okay, so played here for white can lead to co-fight. White is playing here, and so you played something, but now at Orion co-fight. So black takes first, but this can be huge co-fight here. If you got co-threats, like let's say you played 5 here. If you solve then here, this means bottom right is dead. So if answered and now here, that's like what is option for black? Losing this group. So maybe you played here. Okay, you kill things maybe here. But I'm not even sure it's perfect about... yeah, maybe that's kill anyway. Is it? So what if you played... no, it's white to play. What if you played here? That you can play it here, but this is because capture not real trouble. And if you played here, at least that's you cannot play there. So this might be a co-fight again. So can be a thing. So that's like threatening to make it co anyway. So now black just choose to play here. Okay, reasonable move. And now white will start co. Okay, and black answers that way. So white at array. Okay, and that's a way to avoid the co for black. Now black's playing here. You cannot do this for white. So white 2 takes and black takes. And that prevents co-fight as white here, black's here. Even if white played here, you can capture. White can do here, of course, but I think it's just like, yeah, no time for white, you know? Even if you played here, that's black at array first, so no time. So black got this and then just got here, okay. So, but white can't make a co-fight here. That's not working. So that just black prevents the co with this. That's nice. White's playing here. This is black is doing this maybe, but that's not working, right? No, that just yeah, that just to make the co bigger. Now white's playing here. You play that way, and you know that the co is way bigger in with this capture. Yeah, that's way bigger because now that's you know when you played here, imagine white play this when maybe just when 5 here. When you takes, it takes. But now that's also left is dead. So there is no chance. There is no chance. Okay, nice resistance by black. So avoid the tricky co-fight. And so... yeah. Yeah, it seems here that's maybe earlier. Yeah, That's like after this trade, for black, it was nice to just do here and here, according to AI. And what's the reason is, so after 3, that's white just go down here. But now that's black 5, how many I shape for white? So you solve your trouble, and 5 is killing move. So it seems to be black go for returning to kill. I don't think you'll really kill, but like white 10, that's capture, that's probably you should be able to defend, you know. But that's supposed to be a big thing. And there is also agi of this, I guess. That's like go fight, and if you just played here, you cannot approach, so this means you kill stones. So that's like, yeah, go fight here. To capture or connect. That can be huge. So it seems black don't do the best way to deal with that stuff, but manage anyway. So still, after this, it's still black not too bad. And I guess that the black here, it seems so white. What? It seems white should play that way. Because it's a capture and here. And when it's here, you capture 3 stones. And that's captured 3 stones, supposed to make difference with the game. I guess the 3 here gives, you know, because you get white 3. Because you get white 3 in the process, that offers better on game with 7, no? That's like here, you can connect. So I guess that white 3 is a profit compared to the game. Ah, yeah. That's a 2 points loss. I thought it this way for white. That's 2 points loss. Okay. That's nice. That's the thing is with the other Atari, with this Atari, of course you can play it here. But this means double capture, so you have no time. So it doesn't change anything, just helps white. So the blacks had to get time for this, because now this time white cannot. But the price is big because you gives white 3. Yeah. Okay. And after this black 6. And so yeah, that's that this thing you can't let white really connect. Earlier I said that semi is okay, but the thing is if you played semi, that's, you know, this is like maybe that is cool anyway. And yeah, that is probably cool anyway. So it's still 2 levels for black. So black should cut. Black should cut, and but avoid the co. But white 3 is a profit. So anyway, after this, it's a white will switch to this place. But for later, that's like I said, that's this is supposed to be like this is just no. If 8 you play there, right? And over the moves is like you connect here. So this is supposed to be something here. For me, this 7 is some improvement. It should be some improvement. You get more anyway. You know, instead of 2 space, you get 3 space and 3 stones. So you are supposed to get more. No missing chance to score more points. So missing a big chance to get a close game for white. And now that's like 3-4 points for black. So at this stage, 3-4 points, unless big mistake, it's supposed to be difficult. Okay, let me check. But it seems black is in good position. Yeah. That's like still about 3 points for black. So this is now the end game, and no big change are supposed to happen here. A big co-fight may happen here. Yeah, but when black's here, white defense. Okay, so we don't get huge co-fights. So after all, okay, black's doing something here. And okay, they played some more moves. We start the review when game was here. But it seems no change. No real change about the lead. It's supposed to be too late for mistakes anyway. And so when black's played here, this is now white resigned here. Black had too many points. Just like it seems according to AI, black still winning by like 2 points. So it's not super big, but at this stage of the game, it's supposed to be black. No chance to lose here. So white resigned.